How y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. About to do a little bit of World of Horror today, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you catch streaming video games, leathercraft, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, it is time for a Hajime Kara news story. We could use the vaporwave colors, right? Yeah, we'll continue with vaporwave colors. So the 30. Gee, that's way longer than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize it's going to be that long. Holy shit. We're going to customize the playthrough, but we are going to randomize the seed. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to. Ooh, I should read this. See, no, Hunter, thank you, but please don't spend your money here, dude. Thank you, but I'm just gonna get some nose cam. That's a joke. It's a joke. Thank you, Hunter. Don't save your money. Please save your money. Does that work? If I tell people to please save their money? City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. That lady's got an X on her face. Well, she got the booba, so it's okay. I'd still go out there. Kidding. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. You can't touch the thing, otherwise it'll just skip right through this. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. So there's two things I want to do here. One, see this guy right here? That's ktu-rufu. He's playable in this game. You can unlock him. You have to specifically roll for one of the mysteries that involves the Dream Devourer and kill that thing, as well as two other dream enemies in the same mystery. Whew. So we're gonna try to do that. That's the Skeban. We got the girl with the shoddy. That's right. She starts with her father's shotgun, and I think that might be good to like. What? Oh, this one's got the family curse where she's got a ghost following her all the time. And then this girl is, oh my, tomboy detected. No. Let's go back to it's cute. That's cute. She's very cute. The baseball player, huh? Yumiko Ichimura. Tell me more about this lucky bat. Oh, thank you, Hunter. Well, it's a passport holder, but I guess it could be a type of wallet. I wouldn't put it in my pocket though. It's like kind of big. Like it's not meant for a pocket. We're gonna start with Moriko Ishii. She starts with the shotgun. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. I want the shotgun. Let's see. Difficulty, regular difficulty. What's this? Ill-fated. All skill checks automatically fail. No. We're gonna do no effect. We're gonna do timeline A. We're gonna continue. 5 different mysteries. The world's at an end. Okay. I probably should have went into easy, but thank you, Hunter. I'm really happy with how that turned out. It took me way longer. Oh, we're gonna do regular mode. That's right. It took me way longer than I thought it was going to, actually. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. Yeah. So this is Goizo. Resting increases doom. Casting spells, costing reason increases doom instead. Let's just take this one. That way we have the ability to run. Mirror horror. Goizo. Banished to the other dimension. A long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. This is an enemy from fucking. This is the monsters from Kamen Rider Ryuki. The glimpses behind your reflection are just the beginning of a real light nightmare. Kami kara mi something tekrare shimono. Wonder what this character is. This is to see. This is God. So the God from, I guess these two characters together is probably like mirror. Terare shimono. Terare shimono. Mono is probably like thing. Use it. Yeah. Wait, so do you put it in your pocket or you just like put it in a bag? We got the old shoddy. We're just gonna equip that immediately. So it says it uses perception, but it actually, we only have 2 bullets for it. It says it uses perception, but I think it also uses strength for when you use it to bludgeon enemies. I do like having that as a weapon though. So like, I think the perception check is for when you use it as a gun to fire a bullet. Now doing that gives you a debuff. Load, because I like the occult shop over the police station. Although I've heard the police station's pretty good. Home, prepare, rest, library. School nurse is like not terrible either. Wait, school, yard. We definitely need the yard. I usually just randomize this. Monument. When did I unlock monument? We got to have the forest, because the forest is where 2 of the dream enemies unlock or appear. Key thing is empty. Nothing in there. Dang it. I always hope to get like booze out of there. What's this? Starting a new mystery? No. We're gonna watch TV. Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in the downtown area with their throats slashed. That's bad. Watch TV again. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson. Watch TV again. There's always good news on TV. The search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokao. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's us. That's our character. I'm surprised that this is actually in the rotation of news events while you are playing as the missing girl. Okay, sure. That's just kind of funny. We'll go here. We get the money. Let's see. Don't like that. That's not fashionable at all. This is a cute sweater though. Yeah, we're looking good. Of course we're looking good. All right, we always look good. All right, let's go take a bath real quick. We're gonna get some free expa. We didn't get the bottle, so we can't fill it. And we didn't get anything out of here, so that sort of sucks. Let's just go to the mission. It's your cousin's ex. Is your cousin on good terms with them still? I like, for the most part, I do not talk with any of my exes or any of my friends' exes. You know, it's just like, brr, I don't care. You know what I mean? Don't get mixed up with them. At least I don't. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle 5 of these mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and yet influence yet unsolved mysteries, starring Robert Fleck. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, they have to be on pretty okay terms. Not necessarily, but you know, Freakish Fable of a Frightening Flood. We've never done that. Fear Festival. It's none of these. So I'm gonna reroll. Wordless Ward. That's not it. Rancid Ramen. Fear Fable. It's none of those. Reroll. So we have to like Medusa Metamorphosis. Oh, we did that once. Rancid Ramen. Oh, no. Contagious Coma. This is it. This is the Contagious Coma one. So we have to take this mission. And we have to kill the monster at the end of it. In addition, there's another thing we have to do. So I actually am going to tackle that later. I should have done this on normal. Or not normal, and easy. We're going to tackle it later because we have to fight the thing at the end. And I forget if we have to throw things out. This one we have to throw things out, actually. Rotten report of a rancid ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Hashtag not sponsored. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Investigate. Hey, what's up, Caldeezy? Oh. Wait, is it still good? I guess it was frozen, right? How you doing, Caldeezy? How's your week been so far? We're playing a little bit of World of Horror, some of this heckin' spoopers. I haven't forgotten about that fucking sternum-piercing thing, by the way. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Discard 2 items. This is the one where we have to discard 2 items. Fuck. I just... let's prepare. Alright, is there anything even useful left? Come on, you rummage through your belongings trying to find anything that'll help you. Finally, you pick up Blessed Shell. Hopefully it'll be enough, plus 5% too. What's Blessed Shell? Oh my god. It's a magic shotgun bullet. Using combat, plus 1 ammo, plus 5% doom, plus 10 shoot damage for the duration of this combat. Holy shit. That's actually kind of cool. Let's go to the... We gotta discard 2 items and I don't think I have anything. Let's go to the hardware shop. I'd like a flashlight. Yay, flashlight. I think we also need a can of acid at some point. A lot of these have like ulterior uses, like the crowbar is kind of good for stuff. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna equip that actually, because it's plus 1 perception. And then let's go to the dog shop. Yeah, let's go to the dog shop. They got dog treats. They have a flashlight too. Compass. Oh, give me that shit. That's real good for an early pickup. It's plus 2 experience every investigation, every area you investigate. About to go hit the Mexican. Ooh. Wait, what are you picking up? What are you picking up? What are you picking up? Let's see. The last time I went to a Mexican market, it was actually because a friend of mine who was visiting in South Korea asked me if I could pick this this hot sauce, but I don't remember what it was called anymore. So I brought it over there, and because I was going through airport security, it wasn't in my backpack, but it was in my checked luggage. They check every fluid, right? So long as it's like more than like, I guess, a tiny ass bottle. So they checked it. You could see that they went through it and they left a note saying, we checked your stuff. And it's like, okay, cool. It was that, and there was also ranch dressing for a friend of mine in Japan. Which is the weirdest, might be the weirdest thing I've ever brought to somebody. Mr. O's, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. What's that picture? You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something's reliever has you in its grasp. Some pun? They didn't, no, they didn't bring... I didn't bring it. I didn't bring that stuff. You know, I don't bring that when I go overseas. Usually, I hope to pick up some new ones. You catch my drift? You see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Yeah, you pick up new ones. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness. Oops, I choked on my saliva. Alright. I've never seen. Oh my god. Wowza, holy shit. That's hard to look at. Alright, so let's what's the dodge button? I've learned to dodge more. So damn, that's like most of my thing. Okay, and that's like regular hit is that. So if I do dodge and then attack boost twice and then that, if I save that, it might be okay. 6. Alright, how much is the kick? We can't kick twice, so I might as well attack boost twice. Regular attack. Save that. Save that. Launch. You know, I don't even think we care about getting hit, right? It's just reason damage. You got 10. If I do that, no. If I do, no, it's not worth it. Let's just load and launch. No, I know. I know, Pan. I speak like some of the Spanish. You know, especially when it's convenient for me. Just prepare an attack and hit it. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. That sounds like a pan. They also use the same word in Japanese because bread was brought to Japan by the Portuguese, who also used the same word for bread. Excuse me, but no.
Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming,
says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real.
Hello? Are you still there?
Let me see what he's got to say. -3 reason. Whoops. All right, -3 doom. -5 doom is okay. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything that the man said was the truth, humanity is fuck diddly yucked. Resolve. I guess. Oh, that's bad, huh? We suddenly took a lot of reason damage that I didn't mean to. It's not great. Oh, I keep running into this one, and I have no idea what to say. Alright, so this is the Mask Festival event. As you glance around, you notice that there are more and more people wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some are also wearing those eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something's terribly wrong. They're preparing for something! Oh god. Did I have money at all? A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. -2 funds, but that should give you like an item. Oh well, I don't think I had money on me. I think I spent it all on this flashlight and this compass. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... Is that blood you smell? Oh, I should travel to the forest and like keep investigating the forest. Because I have to fight these dream enemies. Ah, come on! Alright, it's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man standing in your way. Our company fortunately specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all... He takes a step closer, and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. I'm gonna give him a jar of blood. We have like maxed out health. 3 stamina! Fuck you, game. Alright. That wasn't worth it. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. Cool. Let's just investigate the forest some more. So these dream enemies, we have to fight 2 of them in the forest. And then we fight the dream enemy at the end of that one mission. So I think we're going to do that next, actually. We have a pretty good way of getting experience here. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Climb! Strength check failure. I hurt myself. Luckily, you managed to limp away unnoticed. Cool. This is just failure after failure, isn't it? All right. A wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl sluggishly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. Is this Kana? One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. Is this my cat? What do you want? Guess who wants attention? What's the matter, sleepyhead? She just got up out of her bed. Alright, so this is Infested Girl. This is not Kana. Oh god, 2 stamina damage, but 20 power. That's not bad, right? Oh. We have a 70% chance to hit perception. Oh, it is perception-based to hit punch. Okay. Can I take stamina damage? No. Let's not. Let's try to dodge. You dodge the attack. She coughs up a handful of worms. Cool. You dodge the attack. She reaches into her eye socket. Cool. Wait, how much is prep? This is 70, right? So 1, 2, 3. That. 1, 2, 3. That. And then we win. Ugh. Why did she reach in there? Resolve combat. We're gonna just keep investigating this forest over here. Despite your best effort, location's threat level increases. Come on, I need this place to be clean. Alright, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. Threat level increase. Oh, fuck. -1 modifier. Stamina and reason penalties increased. That's also in combat, I believe. Investigate the forest. This might not go well. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Investigate it. Cool. -2 reason, but the reason penalty was increased, so -3 reason. I hate it here. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling. It'll only get worse. -2 stamp. Fuck you. And then the penalty was probably increased, right? Alright, drooping tree branch just hang over the path, framing it. These look like eyes, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get lost. Damn, charisma check failure. I hate it here. You get completely lost in your thoughts and fall into a hole that was clumsily covered with branches and leaves. Stamina penalty increased to who set this trap and for whom? -2 stamina. Resolve. I hate it here. Investigate the forest again. Let's start resting, and that's not going to be good. Cool. We even got cursed. Wonderful. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Curse. Brain damage. I guess that's normal. I have that. -2 knowledge. Plus 10% max reset. Sure. Sure. Oh, this is not going well already. At least I have a cat in my lap. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's wall. Use your flashlight. Hey, we got a spell. The flashlight's beam reveals additional symbols hidden in the shadows. They help you to interpret the spell instructions drawn on the cave's wall. Gain a spell. What's the spell? Seal of Salvation. Okay. Oh, I forgot to go recruiting. +1 strength, discarded on use, costs 4 reason. Fuck out of here, schoolyard. 4 reason. How you doing? They're waiting for classes. Join me.
I don't have time for games.
Kaede's looking at the clouds. Join me.
You're always such a kidder.
How about you? Doi is waiting for classes to begin. Doi, I swear to God, if you give me -1 intelligence, I'm going to be very mad at you.
Give me a brag.
Here's a creepy story. There's your break. -1 perception. Here's a creepy story.
It's just a story, right?
How about you join me now, baby? +1 charisma. Ah, that would have been useful like 2 things ago. Share a creepy story. All right, dude, Nate, what do you got? +1 luck. All right, perfect. We got some stat bonuses. Back to the forest. Investigate the forest. We got homies now. I should have did that earlier. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. A small statue looks alien and menacing. Destroy it. Luck check failure. I have bonus luck. I hate it here. You topple the evil-looking statue. Nothing seems to happen, but you have a terrible feeling about it. +5% doom. Sure. This is the worst forest ever. Oh shit. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. No shit, I was investigating the forest. The sound is getting closer. Ribcage woman. That's not a ribcage. Whatever. Low. That's not a ribcage at all. Madam. You can get away with this? No. Just do that. Launch. She attacks me. She got me. She hit me, actually. Let's see. Do we have a chance of actually beating her here? Minus missed. Cool. Launch. There we go. Oh, you know what? I could have done the other thing too. I'm stupid. Whatever. The smell around the rest. Oh no, we're still investigating the forest. We got to find. I should rest. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Confront them! Luck check success. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Relieved, you decide to leave the area just in case. I have to rest, actually. Like, we've taken damage. Which means I'm gonna cast the Seal of Savage. Discards on use cost 4 reason. So let's cast that. Boop. We got additional strength. Okay, so let's rest. +2. Oh my god, 5 doom? That seems fair. Let's go back to the forest. Investigate the forest. Alright, a woman bumps into you in the forest as she runs from a beauty parlor in the forest. Before she could say anything, you notice her face in the forest. She's carved out her own eyes.
I can't see it.
She cries.
I can't see me, right?
You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. -2 stamina, and plus, I bet, additional damage? No? Are we not? Okay. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious. God damn it. Investigate the forest. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood. But where is the owner? I'm the owner. This is our player character's sweater. Assume the worst. -2 reason, sure. A wild beast must have killed this poor person, also known as me. You say a quick prayer before continuing. Isn't that my sweater? Whatever. Many such instances. I'm gonna keep going. Where are these fucking... Alright. Let's see. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small building. The tent's been knocked down and the food and utensils been scattered everywhere. Well, one of these is knowledge and one of these is like perception. Let's investigate. Perception check. Success! Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. Resolve. Alright, well, we got a level, so let's gain that level. I think we need more perception. Daddy's girl. Regain 2 stamina at the end of each mystery. Let's get perception. And dexterity. I think we need the both of those. So yeah, let's just keep investigating the forest. I'm a little worried that we're gonna have too much doom by the end of this. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Decipher them. Knowledge check failure. Oh, because of the brain damage. Yeah. You can't tell what the strange symbols mean wandering aimlessly in the forest. It'll take some time before you can pick up the trail again. Plus 2% doom. It just takes some time. Sorry. I don't think we're going to pull this off. Where the fuck are these? Oh, come on. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. -1 reason. Where the fuck are these ghost enemies? A shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. That's Leech Girl. Cool. Can I dodge? Oh no, not that. Dodge. Dodge is 100 now. Dodge special attack. Oh. Let's just load this, right? Save that now and then launch. Blap. You dodge the attack load. Actually, wait, no. We don't have to be in this fight for very long. We just do this twice. Wait, 1, 2, this. We have an 80% chance to hit, so prepare twice and then hit. Alright, take that, Leech Girl. Investigate the forest. Maybe we have to actually be in that mission. The trees overhead block the sunlight. You begin to feel gloomy. I should have set it to easy. In the help the dog. You hear a faint whimpering in the distance when you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna help. I have 3 reasons, but we're gonna help. It's okay. Luck check failure. Fuck. Resolve. Go rest. It costs 5 doom. Summer? No. Bad. Just gonna rest a bunch and then my doom is at 71%. This is a wash, I think. You hear some rustling behind a bush and you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something or someone. Reveal yourself. It's charisma check failure. You walk from behind the tree and wave. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which turns into intense pain.
Damn, that's not him.
You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. Replace hasty aid with a new random injury. Cool. That seems very irresponsible. Like, well, we shot him. Quick, bandage her up and leave her by the side of the rope. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Tap into his power. Hey, we did it. Knowledge check success. Despite our brain damage, touching it with your hand, you feel a newfound knowledge forming in your mind. Let's abolish. 3 stamina. Lowers enemy damage by 1. Summer, no. Shoot. Bad girl. She's just yelling at me now. It gets very annoying because she just sits there and does it sometimes. You discover a giant plush toy half buried in a ditch. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. Oh, the Dream Eater. Okay. We found one of them. We have too much doom. I don't think we're gonna pull this shit off. Load. What's our chance to hit? Yeah, alright, so this is fine. Launch. Tiny cuts. No effect. More annoying than anything. Dodge the attack. Alright, so prepare and strong attack launch. The sinks. What happened to the sinks? Also, how you doing, Cody? Resolve. We killed the Dream Eater. We gotta find the Dream guy. This is another Dream enemy. We have too much Doom. I think this is a wash already. I think I should just give up and try again on easy. This is just annoying. Sudden Storm, but we already got this one. Plus spell, gain a spell, expel evil. How's everything going, by the way, Cody? Lindy the Cryptid Panther just became a dickhead. Hey, Lindy, thank you for becoming a dickhead. What is this? Minus 6% Doom, cost 2 stamina. That seems... Summer, get. Bad girl. Don't yell at me. You have your food. You have everything you need. I'm not stopping right now just because you bad girl. Sorry. My cat, like, she expects me to stop everything. She's been very, very... Help the dog! Oh, thank God. Last time we failed. You free the injured dog, thankfully. Thankful the animal follows you. Resolve. Ooh, what's he doing? Extra DiMaggio. Look at him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Let me talk to him. He's a good boy. Attack dog is wagging its tail. He's vibing since it's one of your favorite games. This game's fantastic. He's ducked the dog again. He looks at you as you pat his head. Oh, you good boy. Who's a good boy? Unlike Summer, who's a bad girl who yells at me. My cat's such a bad girl sometimes. She'll like just stand there and she'll like howl at me. And it's just like, what do you want? She's like, she don't want affection. She don't want to play. She doesn't want to like, you know, she doesn't want to eat. It's just, how did they clog all 3 of them? You know what? I wish you, if you have a snake, I think you should be fine. Walking through a tree nursery. I wish you patience. You don't need luck. You just need patience here. Walking through a tree nursery, you suddenly stop. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their color? Before you can change your continue your investigation, rather, something grabs your leg. Bark woman. Ah, come on. You can't just throw a bark woman at me. I hate it. Alright, so let's dodge. Prepare, attack. That should have a 100% chance of hitting. Dodge the attack. Perfect. Perfect. Launch. Oh, Christ. Hit me with a root. You know what, though? There are adults who think that baby wipes are and quote-unquote flushable wipes are okay to put in the toilet. So... It's okay because it's a baby, right? It's a 4-year-old. It's okay because it's a 4-year-old. I'm gonna say that. When you're an adult, though, if you keep trying to flush those quote-unquote flushable, those are not flushable. They lead to these things called fatbergs in the ocean that cost municipalities millions of taxpayer dollars to fix. So don't flush anything other than toilet paper and poop and the occasional, like, old soup down the toilet. Okay, guys? All right, let's just agree. Try to decipher the signs. Oh, wait. While wondering... Oh, we've already seen this one. We're going to fail it, right? Yeah, knowledge check failure because I have brain damage. Resolve. More doom. I have 80%. I'm not going to get this fucking ktu-rufu. I have to find another... Get lost in thoughts. Charisma check success. Hey, you got completely lost in your thoughts. You wandered through the woods for a long time, but you're sure you have some new leads on your investigation. Plus 10 experience. Sure. I need the other stupid dream enemy. Okay, so you discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent's been knocked down. We've already seen this one. Investigate. Perception check. Success. Plus 5 experience. What about moldy food? You should throw that in the regular trash can. You really shouldn't be flushing anything more solid than, like, mashed potatoes down the toilet. Realistically. Investigate the forest again. Anything harder than that, and like when the toilet gets clogged, that's on you, you know? But also, like, yeah, what's it? Specifically, those flushable wipes have this tendency to so what a fatberg is like an accumulation of grease in the sewer. Because people, regardless of whether or not they try not to pour grease down the drain, grease still ends up going down the drain. You know, when you cook food and then you wash your dishes, you're still washing grease down the drain, right? And if it's like a normal amount, it's fine. But when grease coagulates along these quote unquote flushable wipes that are not flushable. Hey, what's up, Feels? Thank you for the lurk. What happens is they accumulate on these wipes and then they slowly continue to accumulate and amass into these giant things called fatbergs. And those clog up the system, and it costs local municipalities millions of dollars in taxpayer funds, because it does come out of taxpayer money, to clear those things, because they have to clear those things. Otherwise, the sewer system does not fucking work. A parasitic organism burrows into the bark, undulating slowly. Investigate! Fuck me. Am I dead? The bark is flabby and sticky. It makes you recoil in horror. -2 reason. Oh. I have, like, no stats. You save 99% of the grease. What do you do with the grease? Do you make soap like in that movie? Soap Club? I think this is it. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of a forest. When you get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Dream salesman. That's him. That's him. Okay, so that's 2 of the dream enemies. I really should have just went for the dream quest. All right, -2 reason damage. I'm fucked. 13 power. Let's see if we could do dodge. Boost. No, I can't. All right, we got to do regular. This thing. Going to suggest something if I want to hear it. What's the suggestion? Should I have gone back to heal? Oh wait, I can for the time being. I don't want to forget that one. Let's forget this one. Forget this spell for some reason. That puts us at 2. All right, so that might have saved our butt. So hold on. Dodge the attack. I think we can just kill it now, right? With this. That's 5 and 5. Launch that. Excuse me, what? Oh, fuck. 87. I thought I had a 90% chance to hit. 3%. Fine. Fuck you. Just get. Launch. I'm dead. Gain a level. Fuck out of here. I'm cheating. I'm taking some reason. Daddy's girl, deft handling. Firearm melee attacks are 20% faster. Or +1 knowledge, which could offset our brain damage. Yeah, let's get that. I could have gone home and rested. So the problem with going home and resting right now is I have 84% doom, right? And every time I rest, it actually costs 5% doom because I chose Goizo as my end boss. So resting is not an option. We're going to try to power through. You're baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of Ooze Park. You can cast 1 spell without paying anything. I'm glad I kept this one. -6% doom. Stay at 4 stamina. I swear to God. You cough up blood and something else. Did it work? It worked. Okay, perfect. But yeah, I can't fuck around with my with resting at all, actually. Investigate downtown. It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Also because, like, we spent a disproportionate amount of time investigating the forest, trying to get the 2 dream enemies to appear. Investigate downtown. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Steal his gun. Steal his gun. Oh fuck, that's reason damage. I just wanted the bullets. Plus item -3 reason. I just wanted the bullets. I am, like, desperately trying to fuck this up, aren't I? I'm gonna do this again on easy. I think maybe that's the issue. Investigate downtown. We did manage to gain like 2 levels. Doing nothing. Lift the heaviest box. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your goddamn mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey, kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Yeah, you get that heaviest one. +3 reason, -1 stamina. Lifting the box, you feel your back crackling. But you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent out all of your doubts and anxiety. Woo, that was lucky. I'm doing the dream enemies. Yeah, I'm trying to, I should have went directly for that mission too, but I was like, I think this is going to be a hard fight, so I'm not going to jump into it right away. That was a mistake. Yeah, I saw that compass and I was like, well, we're just going to be running around in the forest for a really long time. Let me just grab this now. Ooh, with a slick hand, you fill a vial with soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. Investigate the lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into the lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? The only thing I took. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in, bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. I know what I'm doing. I just kind of fucked up. And I'm going very specifically for like this one thing. So, like, I don't think you could do it. Well, I guess you could possibly do it accidentally. And I'm sure that people like figured that out. Or maybe they just data mined it. But yeah, this one thing that I'm specifically trying to do is like actually a pain in the ass. And it took this long. How long are we into the stream? This minus like maybe 5 minutes took like roughly 40 minutes to get the 2 regular dream enemies to appear in the forest. They only appear in the forest. It's a random encounter. You have to get them both to show up, and then you have to fight one of the hardest enemies in the game as a final mission boss. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and a gap in my ass. What? And aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that it was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening, and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Alright, so we got some experience. Does that give me a level? No, it doesn't. It's a little bit less doom, and time passes. Yeah. Old God. The old lighthouse? Who gives a shit? We're not going to the lighthouse. We're not going to that lighthouse. Fuck that place. Let's take that key, baby. Alright, so let's take a bath. I really wish I got that bottle. The bottle didn't even show up. I didn't have enough for the level. I can't even sell this. You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. Alright, so let's store that. Let's take a bath. Let's take some extra stamina. That's reason. Stamina. And then let's go start a new mystery. And that we're going right for the contagious coma. Oh boy. Alright, curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? And how did this strange illness start? Investigate. Alright, so we gotta investigate the village twice. Where's the village? Villaggio. There you are. We gotta get this. We gotta get the dust. We gotta get the dust. What is this? Walking through the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. What are you wearing, sir? 2 menacing looking masked figures block your escape.
Do you serve the old ones?
Yes. Plus 7%, dude, fuck.
We knew it. The prophecies were true.
The masked figures relax a bit, taking off their masks.
We apologize for this, masters.
So we got 2 allies, but plus 7% doom. That might have fucked us. Resolve. Reiko completing a mystery grants of funds. Cool. And +1 to all skill checks in otherworld locations. Ikumi.
These angles don't make sense.
These both seem useless, actually. I should have played stupid. We gotta do the village twice, right? Yeah, village twice. This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Quick route. Yes, strength check success. Because you're in a hurry, you hike to the hilltop. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed the location. +5 experience points. Oh, I always try to go for like as many positive allies as I can get. And then we got 2 chances on the dog and we got it the second time. An old man from the village hands you a package.
This should help you understand the illness.
Plus item, dust of seeing. Yeah, so we need that to fight the dream thing. But I always try to get, as if we also have brain damage and tiny cuts, I try to get as many allies early on as possible from the schoolyard, especially. And then we got the attack dog because we kept going through the forest. And Reiko and Ikumi, we could have done without them, actually. Investigate the school. We could have done without Reiko and Ikumi. Oh, no. Okay, the corridor is flooded by black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? So a detour is probably going to give us extra doom. Risking going through is probably either a dex or a knowledge check somehow that will do us damage, and I can't afford that, but it's a check, so risk it. Oh, perception check. Oh, that's a higher stat. Okay, and we rolled a 1. We would have made it with any stat. You see a sudden movement near your ankle just in time to jump away from something trying to bite your leg. You make it safely to the other side. Oh boy. Okay, so let's investigate downtown. Hey, what's up, John? Welcome back. I saw you lurking earlier. Oh, geez. All right, so the investigation's starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Coffee. It's always coffee. This double frappe macchiato is a nice pick-me-up. -1 funds. Yeah, that's why we have money. Money fixes everything, guys. Money fixes everything except for things that can't be fixed. You need to speak to you need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. We're gonna borrow it, guys. Let's get to that hospital, baby. All right, all 7 of us. Guys, be quiet. Be quiet, you 2 doggy. Ah, shit. Someone's been branding the patients with occult symbols. Branded like cattle. This is doom, isn't it? +4% doom. Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters? It is plus doom. Ah, Christ. You've got their name and address. Let's get out of here. Come on, all 7 of you. Meaning X can be bought off? No, but like, you can hire a hitman. I'm kidding. That's a joke. They performed countless dissections to find the answer. Instead, they found it. Oh. That's lovely. It's a ghost, too. I could run for 5% doom. Or my dog doesn't even help with this fight. Let's just hit it. Let's just hit it with Sever. Because it'll die in like 2 turns. 2 rounds, rather. Take that. We needed to not take the doom penalty there, unfortunately. We have 95% doom. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, come on! Alright, the investigation's taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. +4% doom. We have maxed out doom. Like, I don't know what it's trying to, like, show me here. Investigate downtown. We're dead. We're dead. There we go. The horrible old god has snatched almost everyone from your city. Weeks later, you and a group of survivors have managed to cover every mirror in the building you currently reside in. When you see your reflection in your lover's eyes, though, it takes you a while to realize the gut-wrenching implications. You start to scream, for Goizo has found another way in. Balls! We didn't get any new achievements. I hate it here. This is the worst game ever. Alright, let's try this again. This time, once more with feeling. Continue. And also, I'm putting on fucking easy. I don't give a shit. It's bullshit. New story. Continue. Customize. Random. Continue. I'm just gonna click through this part. Not reading that again. We read this once per stream. Alright, so we're gonna take Daddy's Girl again.
Ohio.
We're gonna do baby difficulty. Where's baby difficulty? Difficulty. Skeptic, there we go. And continue. We're gonna choose that. We'll take the one where actually it's just casting spells, because we don't really cast spells that often. Continue. Yeah. Alright, so the missing stars. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? So I like the concept of this elder god or eldritch god, right? The reason why the stars are disappearing in the night sky is because it's actually this massive floating entity in space that's slowly coming towards you. It's slowly coming towards the planet Earth, and because of its massive size, it's actually blocking the star's light from reaching you, which is fucking wild. The stars don't do anything. They're still there. Well, maybe not. We got the old shotgun. We're going to equip that shit because I like to beat things with my shoddy. We're going to confirm, continue. No keys. No free bottle. Oh, we learned a new spell, the Book of Gore. What? 3 reason and stamina and a random injury? I don't like that at all. Change our outfit to warm jacket. Established 1965. Take the money. Yes. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go take a bath. Let's get some extra experience points because we're already full stats. 21. Now let's go watch the news.
We're like shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm.
Local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients. Motive is currently unknown. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson.
What's... the TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, but there's way too many tentacles. This is a little too close to Fukushima. It's okay. Alright, so we're gonna re-roll mysteries until we see... Did I not do the peculiar painting yet since I reset? And then there's one less mystery because of... This is easy mode. Scissors, eels, sailors, cape, reroll. Thaumaturgy, mermaids, footage, arms? Arms, it's not arms. It's the coma. Versus footage, eels, mermaids. Oh, don't tell me I can't do this one. Ramen. An easy. Fable of a Fear Festival. Did I not do the flood? Wearing what? Right up. Arms. Thermit. Cape. Botanist. What's a Bruit? I have looked that up. Fable. Ramen. Thaumaturgy. Residential Recluse. Is that new? There's a few that I haven't done. And I've only done like one of the new ones. Arms. Blood. Painting. Mermaids. Botanist. Blood. It's showing me a lot of these ones that I've not done. Bulletin. Painting. Cape. Teacher. Painting. Coma. There we go. We're just gonna go into it. Curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? And how did this strange illness start? I don't know. Investigate. Alright, so I have to investigate the village twice. But first, I'm gonna buy some shit. Hardware store. I get a flashlight. Thanks. Always gotta get a flashlight. We need that perception boost. And let's go to the dog store. Flashlight again. Steak knife. Energy drink. Map. Ooh, small chance of lowering doom? Fuck yeah, give me that shit. Item slots, see? Alright. Let's, we gotta get like maybe 20 experience before I start to try to recruit. So let's investigate the school. Let's check on how many in-game... You have 29. Have I booped the dog snoot? Yes. But not today. I have booped the dog snoot. And I also got the achievement where... I don't know if you know about the achievement for if you waste too much time in the dog store. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. When they released the 1.0 version of this game, I reset all of my achievements because I was just like, I haven't played it in such a long time. Let's just rediscover it. And I've been on and off of it, both on and off stream. On and off, on and off. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Yeah. Knowledge check failure. I'm a dummy. I don't even have brain damage. What is this? Rolled a 12. Fuck me. It's a 12-sided die. That just feels bad. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. You sure? Go to the village. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. I got the map! After starting the map, you finally locate a safe place used by the locals. Hey, we got the map for a reason. Investigate the village. You stumble upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize.
Can I help you?
Asked the tiny man behind the counter.
I have things that will surely help in your quest.
I have the funds for a magic item, but I don't need a magic item. Sorry, just looking.
Take your time and see you soon.
Alright, an old man from the village. Was it the same old man? Hands you a package.
This should help you understand the illness.
Plus item. Yeah, it was the dust of seeing. It's gonna make that fight a lot harder. Okay. I mean, it's gonna make the fight happen, actually. So we gotta look for these dream enemies. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering of this is when you find you discover a wild dog caught at the hind-legged bear trap. The dog crawls menacingly as you get closer. It's okay, puppy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Help the dog. Luck check fail. I almost threw my goddamn mouse. You free the dog, but the rusty mechanism snaps and the trap closes on your hand. I hate it here. Investigate the forest. Now that we have 20 experience, I'm going to go to the school. Oh, okay, never mind. All right. You follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. The moment you notice the giant hairy balls underneath it, they start to twitch and run. Giant hairy balls under a telephone line pole? That's very phallic game. Is this a joke monster? Oh god, it's Tatoru. It does doom damaggio. Huh, this road wasn't here before. Minus 2%. Hey, it does work. The map works. Alright, so what's our chance to hit? Alright, so I don't have a load because I didn't set up my dodge. Dive, dip, duck, and dodge. So how much is this? This, and then we can do that twice. 1, 2, and then this. Regular attack. So we'll save that. That's our regular sequence. Hit it for 4. It hit me! Fuck you, Tatoru, you son of a bitch. Launch. Wait, why am I even... I should just kill it, right? Alright, just smack it. Just smack it. It's only doom damage. Let's go to the school. In the yard. Hey, hi everybody. How you doing? Hachi staring at the clouds. How about you join me? Always such a kidder. How about you, Kaede? Reading Junji Ito's Uzumaki.
Give me a break.
How about you, Hikaru?
Give me a break as well.
Fine. Here, I'm going to tell you something creepy and you're going to listen. +1 strength, perfect. You get a creepy story.
We'll help.
No.
I'll help you with my -1 luck.
Get the fuck out of here. Creepy story.
It's just a story, right?
Let's see if this is just a story. +1 charisma, fine. You guys are good. You guys are cool. Get in the back. Get in the car. We're going... The moon's haunted. What was it? Moon's haunted. Get in the car. Or get in the car, idiot. We're going on an adventure. There's a few of those like that. Forest. Kaede leaves the party. No, Kaede got kicked the fuck out. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and, by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Try to decipher. Knowledge check success. Hey! We're certain the missing people were here. You're on the right trail. +5 experience. Sure. Forest again. Let's try to lower our doom game. Hey, we did it. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave walls. Flashlight. Alright, so the flashlight beam reveals additional symbols hidden in the shadows. They help interpret the spell instructions drawn on the cave's wall. Gain a spell, Ithotu Flame. It adds doom? Oh, but this is a lot of damage. But it adds doom and it costs reason and stamina. Woo! I mean, that's a hell of a spell. I'll say that. Investigate Forest again. We gotta fight the Dream Eater and the Dream Salesman. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood. But where is the owner? I am the owner. That is my sweater. This keeps happening. This is bullshit. Assume the worst. A wild beast must have killed this poor person. You say a quick prayer before continuing. You sure? Fucking game. -2% doom, though. Let's keep investigating this forest. This map thing's actually really useful. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. Location threat level increase. Boo! Alright, so it's only -1 modifier instead of like last time it was -1 and then additional damage. That sucked. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Climb! Strength check. Success. You manage to see some of the faces and hear the names of the group. What's the names? What's the name? Is it Enron? Is it Enron? Enron Hubbard? Investigate the forest. Come on, I gotta unlock Cthulhu. Walking through a tree nursery, you suddenly stop. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their color? Before you can continue your investigation, someone grabs your leg. Don't grab my fucking leg. Oh, it's just Bark Lady. So there's a pretty good wiki for how to get the achievements. So long as you have the name of the achievement, it'll like kind of tell you what to do. -1 to all. Bark Woman, I hate you. All right, so dodge, boost, attack, launch. We hit it. We dodged the attack. Yo, fuck you, Bark Lady. It hit me with a root. Fuck you, Bark Lady. I'm gonna hit you with my gun. Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my gun. We're gonna do prepare attack and then strong attack, which automatically hits now because of the prepare attack. So the 6 damage should kill it. Launch sequence. Just get it right in the face. Hell yeah. Take that, Bark Woman. Disgusting creatures, these Bark Women. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get lost. Damn it! Charisma check failure. Why did you roll a 10? Alright. You get completely lost in your thoughts and fall into a hole that was clumsily covered with branches and leaves. That's not a charisma check. That's a perception check. Who set up this trap and for whom? I hate it in this forest. This forest sucks. This is the worst forest I've ever seen. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something. Or someone. Reveal myself! Charisma check failure again. I always fuck that up. Alright. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Yo! Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn. No, wait.
Damn, it's not him.
You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. Yeah, I got that hasty aid. I'm not happy about that. And we took 2 damage. That sucks. No. Forest. I hate it in this forest. This forest sucks. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Cool. Sounds hot. Knowledge check. Nope. Fail. Bark is flabby and sticky. It makes you recoil in horror. Cool. Forest again. Alright. You have a feeling They are being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees, just a few meters away. How are we indoors? Like, this is clearly a window pane. How are we indoors? I don't know, confront them. Luck check failure, cool. Decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone's propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. Plus 2% doom. Sure. Forest? Fucking shitty ass forest. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. Last time I tried, they're preparing for something, and it cost us 2 funds. This can't be healthy. Oh god, that just cost us 2 stamina. That's worse. Is right? Kind of worse. Could be worse. Funds is actually not as bad as stamina. It is worse. What are they protecting? No. Yeah. Actually, no. Because the guy approaches you when you have no money, and he charges you 3 stamina for 2 funds. So losing 2 stamina here instead of 2 funds, is that better? That is better, right? What are they protecting themselves against? You take a deep breath and the air around you feels heavy as if it's thick with an invisible poison. You cough and your eyes begin to water. The world around you is not as safe as you once thought. But these aren't gas masks. These are just weird wooden... You know what? Fuck it. Forest. You discover a giant... Hey, there it is! Plush toy half buried in the ditch. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. There's the Dream Eater. Okay, so it's one of the dream enemies. What's the chance to hit? 60%. Okay. Dodge. Dodge. Join the voices. Did it hit me? I think it hit me. Yeah, I think it did hit me. We have 11 stamina. We dodged that one. Okay, so then we could just pair and then power attack for 6. And that should kill it. Resolve? Okay. There's one more dream enemy. Baku's. Was that a Baku? I'm sorry. Or is a Baku something else? Is it a yokai? I'm not familiar with Japanese yokai other than like the very common ones like Kappa. Get it? Because we're on Twitch. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. I'm failed. Seasonal depression. It's the Dream Eater yokai. Oh, is it? Huh. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that was actually based on a yokai. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit, but the small statue looks alien and menacing. Pray to it. Perception check, success. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. Resolve. I'll take that piece of paper. Where is the dream salesman? Hey, we found him! You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of a forest. When you get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground.
About these
That's him, right? Dream salesman. Fine, perfect. Ah, his face is a cross. Does a reason damage. Oh. All right, so what's our chance to hit? 77. So this should be pretty... No. Load. I meant to hit load. Should go pretty well. We just got to beat this guy's ass. Dodge the attack. Yeah, fuck you, dream salesman. You ain't gonna sell me no dreams, cockmongler. Old wound reopened. I have to go to the hospital. That's fucked. That's a major injury. Cut arm sinew? Yo, fuck. God damn it. That's bad. All right. That makes all of the combats that much more dangerous. You dodge the attack. All right, so now we could just power attack here after preparing. That sucked. Where's the hospital? All right, enter. That really sucked. Which timeline is this? I don't know. Regular? Take some free pills. We'll look at the skull that's observing our every move rather. It didn't see us take the pills though. Please be cheap. 2 funds. Sure. Stable condition. Discard. Nothing happens. Which card? This card. Okay, we got stable. I never get stable condition. But yeah, I just went like normal. I went for this run easy. I just want to get this dream shit done so I can get Cthulhu. I'm gonna rest. Actually, I should prepare too. Rummage through your old belongings, trying to find anything that'll help you. You finally pick up the blessed shell. Hopefully, it'll be enough. Hell yeah, it'll be enough. +1 ammo, +5% doom, +10 shoot damage for the duration. Yo. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Alright, so let's rest. Because I am very... Oh, this is only 2 doom instead of 5 like when Goizo's the demons. Let's rest again. 3 more stamina and reason. Alright, let's do the regular investigation now. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? Investigate downtown. When you enter a Metro card, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling in the pit of your stomach. No, it's probably for me, right? Dexterity check failure. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. What was it? I'm assuming it's the main one then, because I didn't change it. I was just like, I just wanted easy difficulty for this so that I can unlock Cthulhu. I'm just going to call him Cthulhu from now on. Or it Cthulhu, because it's Cthulhu. It's just they didn't want to call it Cthulhu for whatever reason. -2 reason. Huh. But yeah, it's not the secondary one, or I don't know what the third one is. Do I have to unlock the third one? You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Well, back to the hospital, I guess. When the patient came home one morning, covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quickly as you pass by. This is a charisma check. Sometimes you get a friend here. Charisma check success! Hey! Check that shit out. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and they join you on your quest. Plus ally, resolve. Who's Masafumi? +1 damage against ghost enemies. I'm getting I'm detecting something on my PKE meter. Alright, you got their name and address. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the, I guess that's all 4 of us. Guys, be quiet. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where the doctors determine the causes of death. I've never pulled out the cloth of the dissection table. Charisma check, success. Praying it's not what you think it is. You slowly pull off the cloth, revealing an old I almost called it an anatomy mannequin. It was probably used as an anatomy class aid. You breathe a sigh of relief. How is that a charisma check? That should be a luck check. That should be all luck. Patient 0's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. Alright, well, downtown. The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Well, I'm not going to buy a coffee because that'll cost me my last money, and then we'll get that guy to talk to us. I'm going to just take a jog around the block. Strength check, success. The quick exercise helps clear your mind. +1 reason. Hey, I didn't know that was a strength check. I'll take it. We're going to investigate downtown again. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. Is that what really happened here? I never paid attention to this. We're going to gain a level here. Alright. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. What do you know? Charisma check. Failure. I failed, but I get reason? It's certainly nice to meet an old friend after so many years, but you don't learn anything important. +1 reason. That's... The failure gets you reason? Alright, fine. I'm gonna take a level. Quick thinking is plus dexterity. Outdoorsman is plus luck. Deft handling is firearm attacks are 20% faster. Let's get this in perception. Because perception also makes your firearm attacks faster. And quick thinking getting you dexterity as well as up mattering for certain encounters matters. The quarantine ring is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Alright, so let's go back to the hospital. I guess they're still at the hospital? Oh, that makes sense, actually. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse in the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Set the trash can on fire! No, I've done that once and I think it burns the hospital down. Which means you can't go to the hospital no more. I'm a sneak past her. Dexterity check, failure. Cool. You managed to sneak past her. Unfortunately, the old cabinet squeaks loudly, waking the nurse. Alright, that's fair. You're thrown out of the hospital. Yeah, okay. Like Norm Macdonald. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. Fuck, I wanted to rest. You managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reached the quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, I present to you this weird-ass jiggly thing. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself? The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town is taking notice of you. You must defend yourself, or perish. Alright, so it's got 36 hit points. It does 1 damage to everything. And its power is high enough that I... Oof, okay. Have to do that? Alright, so we're gonna dodge... Prepare, prepare, prepare... Oh no, boost, 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 and then light attack. We're gonna save that. We're gonna do that a lot. It's only 1 to all. That's not terrible. See, it missed that one. We dodged it. It tried to swallow us whole. Only I can meet a girl that would do something like... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Dodge. It grabs me. Oh, we took damage there. What? That was more than 1. You son of a bitch. Tears at your flesh. Is it time for the... No. It's like, is it time for the blessed shell? It feeds on my nightmares and tries to swallow us whole. Bilquis could swallow you whole. But with the second... Is Bilquis a Dungeons and Dragons thing? Or is it another Eldritch God? We're gonna try this, and then I'm gonna shoot it. Grabs us. Oh no, fuck you. You're getting shot now. Time needed 60. Alright, so we're gonna prepare this attack and then we're gonna shoot. So this should be automatic hit and then also smack it. No. Prepare, then smack it. Launch. You sustained a new injury, ringing ears. This is temporary though. All combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. Well then, resolve combat. It's done. Take that, you son of a bitch. You've defeated Dream Devourer. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Old Hebrew queen. Alright. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's the end of this weird illness. Deified by Coptics? Are Coptics, like... Cop optics? I was gonna try to make a joke about coprocite, and I was like, that's too much of a stretch. Well, we got ending A. I think we already have both endings. Hospital's now safe. 30 experience. 15 experience, minus 5 doom, plus a day. All right, so we just have to finish this out now. Weird epidemic keeps the staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost more. That sucks, but what are you going to do? Nothing. Take the key. I'll take a bath, though. And I will get some extra stamine. Let's do the next one. Deified. They made her into a god? Oh. I hate Crimson Cape. I've never done Parable of the Painting. Fine. Shit, let's do it. Perilous Parable of a Peculiar Painting. A damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this morning. Why is it damp? Mamiya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. What's this message? He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. You're going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece, he wrote. Just how could you decline? How did he get this address? I sent that last summer. I moved. This is gonna be just disgusting, isn't it? You finally arrived at the mansion's gate. You're afraid that you'll never be able to remove the lingering musty smell of wetland from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? Good question. Oh, let's see. Mansion foyer advances mystery. Oh, I've seen this one before. Okay. It's been such a long time. There's like a specific way of doing this. You feel watched. Do I though? Playing low-level playthroughs is hard for 8? Is it? I thought it was easier for 8. Once you like start to get your because what was it? You're supposed to get like 1,000. No, you're supposed to get like everyone 100 Kuragas by trading intense for the Kuraga spells, and then you junction that to something, and suddenly like you have level 99 stats. I don't like 8, but I know that it's supposed to be easier. Retreat? You retreat from the room minus 2 reasons. What? You continue your search. While walking through the empty mansion, you can hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. Sure. Investigating the stream. All 4 of us. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it? Nah, tap into his power. Knowledge check failure. You feel you've attracted the attention of something terrible. Sure. Crouching next to a moss-covered stone is a woman.
Hello?
Hi. How you doing? What's your name?
Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting?
Yeah. Yeah, you too?
Ah, where are my manners? My name's Amy, and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shiokawa.
Okay, nice to meet you. I'm... What's my name? What's my name again? What's my name again? I don't remember my character's name. Amy smiles.
Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure.
Alright.
I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalog these,
she says, pointing at the rock.
These ritualistic markings are unique to the region, I've been told.
Sure. Let's help her? Forest. My girlfriend is texting me. Dark forces scheming. Fuck you. You don't even know who you can trust anymore. Let me text her real quick. I got a curse. Survivor's guilt. What is this? Adds 2% doom at the end of mystery. That could be worse. It could be worse. It's not great. Could be worse. She's there in the foyer. You hear the sound of glass breaking somewhere in the mansion. All right, let's go see who's breaking glass here. The pair that's been following you since morning. You've finally managed to lose them, but you can't shake the feeling it'll only get worse. Can I rest here? Like, I have dwindling stats, and I really should have rested between. There are countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. You don't recognize any of them. but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted these. I'm gonna go to the workshed, actually. At some distance from the main building, there's an old workshed, even though the surroundings are now overgrown. In its heyday, it must have been used to store the gardening equipment. Inside, it's really dark, and you don't have the time to search this place closely. Let me use my flashlight. Using your flashlight, you manage to get a better look inside. In the corner, you find something really promising. Needs fuel to be functional again. Hail to the king, baby. Holy shit, there's a chainsaw here. There are countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. All of them show Ichiro-san. Okay. Where the fuck is the gas is my question. Let's go see what Amy's up to in the boarded up building.
Oh,
Ah, it's a magician, but he's glitched, so it's okay. Can we? I'm kidding. We can't run from the glitch magician. The glitch magician. Launch. Oh, this guy's kind of fucked sometimes, because there'll be times where he just prevents you from doing anything. Like, he'll undo your whole turn. Dodged another attack. Guy only does doom damage. Hit us. Okay. Sap strength from... I guess he hit us. Actually, you know what? Do this and then do this. Launch. Bonk! Take that, glitchy. You glitchy bitch. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private rooms, hoping to find the painter himself. Private rooms? Amy's there. Or the painting studio. But he's probably in the painting studio. Move the cursor to look around the room. Wait, what? Oh. Does this not work? Feels like this is supposed to do something, but it's not. It just makes that flicker. Alright. Crouch down and press your head against the locked door, trying to see anything through the keyhole. It's so dark you can barely make out shapes. You'll have to find a way to turn the lights on. We have, like, a flashlight and a key. Well, Amy was here. She's gone now. Let's go to the boarded up building. I don't want to advance the mission. It's scaly. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork, turning them all into the human centipede. But that's just a legend, right? Rifle. Luck check success. Inside the cupboard, you find a sewing kit and decide to leave the room before any legends spring to life. Resolve. What's this do again? Yeah, -1 charisma means that can go in the bag. We found a key to in one of the desk drawers. Okay, we have the key. I'm just gonna go everywhere else, but go to the mansion foyer. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Cool. All right, it's telling me this again. Painting studio. Aha. Oh. I guess there's only one way forward, and it's right here in the private rooms. Okay. We can go to the other world. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. I can't fight this feeling. Get lost in the light. Force yourself into hiding. No, you know that's not right. You're gonna get lost in the light. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. +1 reason. Where are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Okay, so the temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. I thought we're not wearing a sweater, we're wearing a tank top. This is very bad. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Time is it? Oh, okay. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Towards the pyramid. What? Oh, come on. Just like 2 injuries. We got 2 injuries out of that. Strength check for... Hunter. Hunter, you don't have to... That was... Okay, 1, you're welcome. 2, you don't have to do that to show your thanks. Just saying thanks is thanks enough, dude. Thank you, but real talk's... My cat's back. She's like, you should save your money, Hunter. But thank you, Dallas. But real talk, don't do that. Come on. You shouldn't do that. No one should do that. But for ball. Alright. Try this again. Summer, say thank you to Dallas. Say thank you. Say thank you. She's like, I don't want to say nothing. You can't make me. Oh, come on. Dallas, thank you. But real talk, don't please save your money. I'm just gonna spend it on coke. That's a joke for legal reasons. I do. Thank you though, Dallas. And don't worry about that, okay? Let's see. So we got a strength check failure. We have 2 injuries. It says 1, but like there's 2. I didn't have mangled hand a minute ago. Resolve. Oh, what happened to your face? All right, so mangled hand. Attacking in combat deals 1 stamina damage to myself. Frostbite. -2. I had to sell some stuff. Oh no, Jenny, why? Hunter, no. Jenny, you could do that without subscribing. Hunter, stop it. Hunter, stop. Hunter, what do we say about spending bits on me? I'm just gonna spend it on cocaine. Fuck. No. It looks like it started. Please don't do that. I gotta do a bean now too. Let me finish this mission out, then I'll do the bean. Every visible surface of the room. Please, guys, stop. Real talk. Is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. We found the porn room. In the middle of the room, you spot Ichiro-san stabbing Amy and splattering her blood on an empty canvas. That's weird. No, Jenny, don't what? Hunter, that's great, but like, don't. Come on, Jenny, no. Why would you do that? Jenny, that's a war crime in some places. Okay. We're just trying to get this guy to kill this lady. Thank you, Jen, but you should say everybody should save their goddamn money. 1, we're in the middle of a fucking recession. 2, I'm not gonna spend it on anything good. I almost made a joke about getting Starbucks, but like we're supposed to boycott them because they're on the wrong side of this conflict in Palestine. But I don't know what's going on there, and it just depresses me to even think about it. But what depressed you? Sold another pew pew? Wait, you sell pew pews? I thought you sell. Well, I remember the last time you mentioned anything, you sold car. Wait, pew pew. Did you sell guns? Do you deal in guns? I want the. I'm kidding. That's a joke for legal reasons, and also because I have no use for a gun. I don't go hunting. Dallas, though, he loves guns. You sold old guns. Wait, like antique guns? Like, do they still fire? Or like their old arquebuses and shit? Or like old Colts revolvers and shit? Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you. I forgot what voice I gave him. Oh, fuck it. My biggest fan! I can't let you know my secret. Oh no, the mad painter slowly takes off his dark glasses. Oh, okay. Listen, your father doesn't need them. He's kind of an ass. You have 5? I have 0. It's not hard to get them in New York City, but like they do try to make it a pain. God, 2 stamina damage. I'm fucked. I have okay. All right. Is what we gotta do. This is what we gotta do. I use this. We're gonna load that blessed shell. We gotta finish this with 25, so load. Oh, God. Every time we attack, he stabbed me, too. It does damage to us, or there's a chance for it. So I think after this, we can actually shoot him. Yeah. You'll become my next masterpiece! Pay for your... That's... You had 12? Wait, you had 12 guns? You had 12 of his old guns? Alright, we can shoot this guy now. Chance to hit is, like, pretty low, so we're just gonna prepare the shot, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, my ears are ringing, but not for long. That'll teach you. As you rush to save Amy, you notice something terrifying. All the grotesque painted monsters begin to leave their canvas. You can't do anything but stare as they grab both corpses and begin devouring them. In a last-ditch attempt, you knock over a lamp, setting the room on fire. What the fuck? What was any of that? Some sold at auctions and some privately to a collector. Oh, wow. Okay, you gotta make sure that collector's not getting one over on you then. Did you ever take them to Antiques Roadshow? I'm kidding. I don't know what they'll actually do for you. Freaky flood. Ah, shit. The flood sucks. That means that when we go to the seaside, we'll take that key. When we go to the seaside, there's a chance that we'll get like drenched. Yeah, that's not a good status. That's not a good status at all. I have to do 6 beans. I keep forgetting to order more beans. I hope I have enough beans. I hope I have enough beans. I really hope I have enough beans. Jump scare incoming. Boop. All right, so... Okay, so wait. How is Tom Cruise... What did Tom Cruise do? I need to know. We're going to get some extra stamina. We're going to gain a level, too. +1 charisma. +1... I gotta heal all of these... Oh, no. Do I have them? Yeah, I have to heal all of those. So our stats are all effed. Do I want art knowledge? Or do I want outdoorsman? Or do I want charisma? I do want more perception. So let's take that. I'm treating this like it all matters. Like I'm in easy mode. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. We'll take luck. It's so rare to get luck. All right, let's just continue. Household Hell or Crimson Cape. And the other two I've taken down. Let's do Crimson Cape. Yeah. And, okay, so Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Oh, it's just because of the Scientology shit? I mean... I guess, like, it is a bizarre cult. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after class. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally a harmless prank has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another child is unalived. That's right. I'm censoring myself. I'm censoring my ass. You may have had... Well, you were eating those liquor-soaked cherries, so like I wouldn't be surprised if you're just a little... Can I not sell this? I can't sell that. Where's my stored items? Get my sewing kit. Go back. I need to go to the hospital. Please don't tell me it costs more money to go to the hospital. Okay. I don't think it does. Town status. Freaky flood. Wings of plate. Ah, it does cost more. Fuck. Alright. We still have to go to the hospital. It sucks. Alright, so this could be sold for 1. And this could be sold for 1. Okay. And we have 1. So let's just go to the hospital for now. And I'm going to enter here. We need to go to the doctor's office. How much does this cost? -1 funds. Okay, and how much does this cost? -2 funds. Alright, we can take care of both of them, actually. Treat that. Stable condition. I'm going to sell these two. I don't need that. And I don't need the painkiller because we can just rest. So we're gonna go look at the other one. We're gonna fix the mangled hand as well. Badly bruised. -1 strength. Okay. At least we got one of our strength back. And this card, nothing happens. Perfect. Whew. Okay. Exit. We're gonna go back home and we're gonna rest a little bit. Continue. Alright. Now we can go here. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Alright, let's go to the schoolyard real quick. We gotta get some gossip.
Hasn't come back that school since last week.
Doi is staring at the clouds. They look like heads. They look fine.
Sorry, I don't have time for games. It's just a story, right?
Give me a break. I hate you, Doi. You suck, Doi. Give me some rumors.
Hasn't come back that school since last week.
You got cherry. Why? You could just lick it off. What? He doesn't believe in postpartum? You were Googling... You're just getting a bunch of pictures of sad babies? All AI-generated sad babies? Like they have like too many fingers and they're all like... Oh no. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. Fuck. Knowledge check failure. You find a curious folder containing photos. With rising horror, you discover you're in every one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. That is horrifying, actually. You reported it to your principal. What, the standing man over my bed? Who promises he'll take care of it. With your friend safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. Let's go investigate downtown. We're gonna get accosted by that guy. Yeah, there he is! There he is. No, we're not terrible people. Bananas are terrible people. Oh god, I bet he didn't... I bet, like, everything was just denial, right, Jenny? A bad guy? You know, he just seems like he's too coked up for his own good.
It's a bad time to be out of cash.
There's the grim-looking man who's standing in your way.
Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all,
he takes a step closer, and you can swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man.
Everyone has something to sell.
So I think this is physical damage, and I think this is doom damage. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this is mental damage. Everything suddenly gets dark. You feel sad, but can't even tell why. In your pocket, you find an envelope with cash inside. Resolve. That'll happen. You read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. We gotta get that gossip. Let's go to the hospital or the school. Schoolyard. I mean, that's Fairfields, actually. Like, I know a bunch of fucking useless people. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He mailed you the book on boundaries? What? That sounds... No offense, that sounds too clever for him. I'm kidding. But also, listen, you everything you've told me about the man, not positive. So, yeah, that's... You know what? I'm going to stick by this one, actually. That sounds too clever for him. Yeah. We're sticking by that jab. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you.
I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office?
I think this is a strength check, so help her. Luck check, success. Oh, we got that extra point of luck, but we only rolled a 1 anyway, it doesn't matter. You want to roll lower. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on the back of your neck. I got free experience points. One of the articles mentions a young doctor has performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assaults happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. That's a weird way to go about this. Go to the schoolyard real quick.
Have you heard about this computer program that...
Taro notices you and smiles. They seem relaxed. Join me.
Give me a break.
Join me.
Give me a break.
Fine, I'm going to the hospital. Fuck you. He bought 200 copies of it? Did he really? Is he trying to build a wall? You meet with your friend, who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Nah, don't ruin the calm moment. Sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over, plus one reason. I'll take the reason. Let's go to the school. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has been supposedly found. Yabai. He has... Oh. That'll do it. To his doctor. Oh no. This is an enemy, I know that. This... suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. It's a time warper. It's like a time... You raise your old shotgun.
Don't come any closer.
Let's see. Load. Dodge. Attack. Oh, our chance to hit's very high. So let's do that. It's like already 100. So let's just... launch. Bonk. Load. Bonk. Load. Heavy attack. Actually, heavy attack twice should kill him, right? Launch. 6 and 6. Yeah, take that, you son of a bitch. Nah, if you get it on Amazon, you know, they'll ship for free. Oh yeah, like there's a huge influence. I'm actually trying to unlock Cthulhu in this playthrough, which is why like my Doom level is so screwed up and why I'm playing on easy. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. What about the schoolyard? Where are these fucking...
How'd you do in your English exam? It's just a story, right?
Join.
You're always such a kidder.
Get the I guess we're not doing this other thing. Alright. You know what? I'm actually gonna rest. Because we gotta fight Akamanto. Continue. We're gonna have to fight Akamanto. Alright, so let's go here. And investigate downtown. I really do like Book of Gore. No. Add one random injury. That's not a cost. I think. He said. Oh, it is a cost. Oh, no, we got a broken jaw. I can't cast spells. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with a broken jaw, actually. Fuck it. I've never played a Call of Cthulhu. But a friend of mine had one of the books. Well, I remember as a kid, because he had it as a kid. Right? We were kids, and he had the Call of Cthulhu source book. Right? I think it was like just like the main book that you need. It was paperback and everything. And I remember going through it and being like kind of upset that you can't beat Cthulhu, because at the time I didn't understand that, like, no, of course you can't beat Cthulhu. It's fucking Cthulhu. You break the window and get into the school unnoticed. The cursed toilets located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. I didn't even know that there was more than one actually. But I guess it makes sense, because, like, in addition to there being multiple editions, right? There's got to be, like, other supplemental things, right? The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of a chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Risk going through... Take a detour. Better safe than sorry. You take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. Plus 2% doom. Oh god, we're at 82% doom. This is not good. You wait in the stall trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly... There's 7 books and... There's 10 books in 7th edition? 7th edition? That's too many books. I can't imagine, like... Because here's the thing, right? Like, you can create a character and everything, but it feels like the ultimate evil that you would ever have to face in that just bodies you. I mean, you go insane the moment you see it anyway. Ooh, pardon me. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. You see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. This determines the type of damage you take. I think it's either stamina or mental damage, and then this third one is for a harder, true ending fight. Take the stamina damage. The tall man in a red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. That's fucked up, bro. Blood splatters on the stall's wall as you rush for the door. Resolve the event. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. Alright, so this is actually the easy fight. Where it's just -1 to all instead of like... If you tell him you don't want any paper, which you have to get from the rumors, it's a harder fight? Oh no. Let's just load and then do that. Dodge the attack. Let's just keep trying to dodge some attacks. That did not dodge. Alright, so load. That did not dodge. Dodge better! We're not dodging like we should be. I probably should have, I'll just do this twice, and that should be 8 and 8. And that should kill him. Or 4 and 4, rather. You've defeated Akamando. Blood flowing from wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and fate, and when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow, you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Experience and doom and time passing. What's this old god effect? Store, the friendly dog disappeared. This place sucks. I hate it. Take my key. Let's go take a BF. We got his mask too. -10% doom. We might have to hold on to that. It's slot C. Alright, so we might have to put that on at some point in the future. That is girl. Gain 1 to both. We're almost done. Let's just take folklore and perception. No, let's take dexterity. Perception? Let's take perception. Perception's the main stat for her gun. Let's go to the bath. Oh no, put it back on, lady. There's nerds watching. Yeah, bad news. Which do I want first? Take a drink. I will consider the bad news. What's the bad news? Is it that you have to drive home not safely? Thank you, Reaper. What is this bad news? Tell me of your bad news. Alright, so let's go for this last mission, I think? Yeah, it's this one. Horrible history of a household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Oh, this manor is one of them. It's Scissor 7. The good news better be it's 7 women scissoring. Max loves it. Aww. Well, shit. I mean, that means you guys can watch it together, you know?
You can bond like father and son.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty positive. Isn't that good? That's good. That seems like all good stuff. I'm not holding it against you that you like Scissor 7. I don't give a shit. I just said it was not for me. Oh, not after the hentai? You should introduce him to, like, high school DxD or something. Just gotta ease into that sort of thing. You don't just, like, jam hentai down your kids' throats, right? That's terrible, actually. That's a joke, guys. They're supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Maybe. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. Maybe it's located here, at the mansion. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Let's look at the seaside twice. There's like the funny thing is like anime it's all cartoons, right? So a lot of people, well, not nowadays, but like I guess in the past people thought that all animation was for children, right? So, you know, like if you showed one of those old people like oh god, if you would have showed them something that was like, you know, on the ecchi side, like High School DxD, or I don't know. Does High School of the Dead count? There was like a lot of big floppy boobs in that, you know. I'm drenched. Ew. Combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. Your wet clothes stick to your skin, slowing you down. I fucking hate it. Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. A small wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town center. Allies. Charisma check, failure. Not only did you fail to recruit anyone to help you, but when you leave the bar, you're almost certain someone's following you. Cool. Investigate the seaside again. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. -2 reason. You learn the cliff of the mansion was built on this famous for its extensive cave system. You've decided to rent some books that might help you. Ooh, we got books. Oh, is this the one where we have to... Yeah, 430 megahertz. I'm not doing that. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on a cavern wall. 430 hertz. Okay, 430 hertz. What about 400,000 hertz? One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural counter-tower, he claims. Cool. Just gonna put that away. We don't need these books. Books are for nerds anyway. Let's investigate the school. Tell people that anime is a wide age range and there's even an N. But no. What? That's not true. Let's that's not true. There's an anime for everyone and it's called Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's also not true. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was pretty good though. I will say that. I will admit to that. I think that's the only like anime that I've really enjoyed recently, right? Like I guess I sort of enjoyed JoJo, but like maybe it was because there's just so much of it. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Run! Dexterity check failure. You run from the window. Faint whispers coming from the smog itself will haunt you for weeks. Cool. The building's supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Oh, that's a photo? Ugh. Looks nothing like one. Walking through the park, you spot a girl standing in the bush. Getting closer, you suddenly realize she isn't standing in the bush. She is the bush. My delivery's rescheduled for tomorrow. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm supposed to get here Friday, so I can start work on the long wall that I was planning on. Not on stream, obviously. I've already started it. Stock Chan, -1 stamina damage. Stamina damaggio. Oh. Alright, so launch that sequence. Take that, Stock Chan. We dodged the attack. Ah, she hit me. Okay. Chance to hit is 100%. Oh, just do that 6 and 6 and she's dead. Wait, what's that? A stick! Alright, we're just gonna... We can't even sell that. I'm gonna put that in the box. She was a bush. It's very wholesome. Is it wholesome? Started to watch Cyberpunk and your wife saw the sex scene. Oh yeah. I mean, like so it's just like this weird, bizarre permutation of where culture could go with regards to like sexuality, right? Like in that anime, there's tons of people that are just like outside in VR, like in public spaces, like running fucking what's it called, masturbators, you know, and they're just like sitting by the train going right. And like what's funny is that like you can kind of see that happening possibly in some permutation of the future, right? Like it feels like people are very horny on main in public nowadays, you know? No, she was the bush. Oh god, 50 Shades. 50 Shades is the weirdest thing to ever exist. I don't know. I shouldn't criticize it because, like, you know, if people are into it, people are into it. Holy shit, it's 7:30. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a really strong rope to enter the mansion through a high window. Well, shit. We're investigating the seaside again. I'm not a big fan of this. Ah, come on. Don't give me more Doom. I'm already at like 86. It's going to go to 90. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? Or 90. I'm going to have to equip this. This is minus 10% Doom. It takes off my map, but we're not going to investigate the Village of the Forest too often. So, plus, look, it makes us look like a shy guy. We're a shy guy now. What, in Bible Black? Investigate the mansion. I don't think they're abusive in Bible Black. Oh, in 50 Shades. Oh. I remember my friends, like these two girls that I had known that were friends for like the longest time, like I think since elementary school. They just wanted to like basically, they wanted to all go to that movie. They invited me too, just to like hag it up essentially. You know, just like cackle at it. And it's just like, I don't know if I can go to this movie with women and, you know, like not have an uncomfortable boner the entire time. They would do the same thing with the Twilight films too. Like they had to go see them on opening day just to cackle maniacally at them. And it's just like, oh boy, I can't. I don't think I could do that. Not because I'd have an uncomfortable boner the entire time, but because I would start sparkling. The investigation started to take a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. What? Wasn't the T-1000 just supposed to be his surrogate father? You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You gotta find a key. All right. Let's look for that key, guys. All four of us. Countless spoons fly out of a cupboard when a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of a room. Oh shit, it's a Rumu ghost. Oh, it's a ghost. Fuck. Let's get a dodge in and then sever in, I guess. We're gonna do dodge sever until we could. It's -1 to all. Why did that do 2 and 2? Load. Okay, that did 1. Load, launch. Okay, come on, game. Don't kill me here. I think now we could do sever. Because that's 4 and 4. There we go. Resolve combat, yo. I need to not die. About how the wife took you to a midnight opening. Oh no. Oh no, don't listen to feels. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus curse. Holes? Every day more holes appear? That's bad, right? Like that's not good. Book of Gold. I guess I could forget plus 2%. I'm definitely forgetting Etho to Flame. Forget the spell. Forget the spell. You should show her. Let's see. I bet she would really enjoy this one anime about this girl with magical powers. It's like Cardcaptor Sakura, except she's a ninja. It's called La Blue Girl. I think you should show her that. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Burn that shit! Minus 3% too. You may never know what's inside the hideous book. But that's a good thing. Alright, perfect. Gonna heat up some leftovers? Alright, feels. Ah, come on! They just gave me the same doom back. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Plus 2% too. While you were asleep, were you... Oh god. When did I do... I think... No. I remember... Oh god. So, not too embarrassing, but I passed out specifically during the end of Green Lantern because that movie was so boring I fell asleep. I'm trying to think of something. Oh, I remember I was at I was performing in the school's like band or whatever when I was in like elementary school, and there's like this, I think we were playing Hava Nagila. It was just one of the songs that they had us learn, right? And there's this pause right before like everyone goes and hits the same note at the same time, sort of like as a big send-off to the end of the song. There's a brief pause right before that, and I burped, and it was audible. Everyone fucking heard it. Everyone knew it was me too. Just I was the burp. I was the burp right before the pause at the end of Hava Nagila. Oh, it didn't see a wide theatrical release, John. Don't worry about it. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into a cliff rock. Make your way down. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces passing. I'm homebound. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads to an underground chamber connected to the sea. Let's consider a change of scenery. It's getting boring by the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. So if you explore some more, there's like another room and there's some equipment, and you could set one of the pieces of equipment to like a certain radio frequency, and it starts a boss fight that I cannot win. So we're just gonna step closer and leave. All right, unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane in the membrane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Hey, what? More holes are spreading on your body? -2 stamina? Fuck you. Riots. We don't have to go there anyway. I get the last key. I take a BF. More stamina, I guess. There's no more things here, so I think we just kind of leave to the lighthouse. Enter the lighthouse. You're gonna head to bed, Shabazz? Alright, dude. You have sweet dreams, okay? Thank you for rating us earlier. Have sweet dreams about... juicy pears. Juicy pears of I don't know what. You figure that out. You figure that shit out, alright? I never saw any of the Godfather movies. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. With her son, and they ate the leftovers. Aww. It's okay. It's okay. That means you get to order or make new food. Let's see. So one of the locks is already open. So I found this out after watching someone else play it on YouTube. These symbols here indicate what you have to deal with as you go up the tower. These symbols right here. I just don't know how to read them. Let's go into the lighthouse. Rest a bit. No. Access Storagio. Do I need a stick? Nah, go back. Let's just start climbing. All four of us. No, I get the joke, John. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you noticed an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass, knives, and shards. Cool. Like, I get it. I get it. I just I've never even seen like any of the Godfather films, you know. I clearly didn't see the end of fucking Green Lantern. Not enough dexterity. Cool. I have 5. Fuck it. You feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find a button. With a buzz, the gate opens. -3 stamina. I've heard good things about the series. I just, like, for whatever reason, I don't know why, it just, for some odd reason, it feels like it would be an old stuffy film that I wouldn't enjoy. And like supposedly Marlon Brando's fantastic, you know, and like it's just a good story. And then there's a third one too. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Alright, do it. Not enough strength. Nice. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. I keep taking stamina damage. Like, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever wanted to see any of them, right? Like, when I was younger, you know, like, you hear, like, oh, it's such a good film, and it's like, okay, cool. But then, like, I see, like, the box of the DVD or the Blu-ray or whatever, and it's just like, I don't want to watch that. I don't know. This looks like it's not for me. They aged fine. They aged fine. The only thing that's weird is that, like, Luke kisses his sister. And it's just like blah, 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 blah. And then like while she's kissing him, you could see like he's like definitely reaching in there and trying to rub her her cooter, you know? Oh. Well, the first one has the worst ones because like they really didn't know what they were doing. The second one, and so here's the thing, right? It's not that they're bad in the second and third film, right? So much as like the expectation for what character action in these films has slowly become like everything's got to be a highly choreographed kung fu fight. And the prequels kind of ruin what you expect of lightsaber combat because like they're bouncing all over the place. They're doing one-handed things, but as a general rule in the original 3 movies, because they were going for a more epic feel for the fights, the directors did not allow them to do anything one-handed with the lightsabers. I think the only thing that ever happens one-handed is Vader chucks his lightsaber at Luke in no, not Empire, Return of the Jedi. But yeah, like they're not allowed to do anything one-handed, and doing all the one-handed maneuvers in the prequels, in the sequels, is really where all the high intensity lightsaber stuff happens, you know? But yeah, like the directors were just like, because here's the thing, Mark Hamill even said after the fact, years later, he's like, he was trying to convince them to let him do things one-handed with his lightsaber. He's like, I could do so many more things with this lightsaber one-handed. I could be so much more mobile and it'll look so much better on the camera. And the directors were like, no, you have to two-hand it the entire time. So they feel so heavy to wield. So like that's a weird statement, but also that's like George Lucas, right? And George Lucas would say like weird things at weird times. But there was supposedly so when Han Solo cuts open the Tauntaun to use its body heat to keep Luke warm in Hoth, right? When he tries to use the lightsaber, he's supposed to be like, like he's supposed to have difficulty with it. And that's what he's trying to like portray there. I didn't really see it as him having a difficulty using the lightsaber so much as it's fucking freezing out. Of course, it's difficult to do fucking anything. But yeah, like it was supposed to be like even to use a lightsaber for anybody was hard, right? So like even these trained Jedi needed to like two-hand these things. And then the prequels are just like, oh yeah, fucking so we just watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, we're just gonna do that. You're gonna keep bouncing around, and then the Muppet's gonna keep bouncing around. It's gonna be great. So yeah, if you're expecting that kind of action in the original trilogy, that's not there because they specifically were like, no. You mean Crystal Skull? Wait, what? Weren't many Crystal Skull before that? I don't even know what you're trying to say, John. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like put these two statements together and it doesn't make any sense? You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further,
She says, reaching for her bag.
It's too late anyway.
You instinctively take a step back when you notice the knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her. Oh god, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Holy shit. Alright, Feels will be here. I think it's weird that Lucas had anything to do with any of the Indiana Jones movies. Another series. I've never seen any of those fucking films. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personnel, kid. Oh, thank you, Hunter. Oh god, +1 Doom. Fuck this guy. Oh, we have 105 chance to hit him. Can I... Hold on. Can I dodge and then mega hit? Okay. Or can I dodge and then double slap? No. We'll dodge and then mega hit. Because we have to be very mindful of the Doom. He does Doom damage. Yeah. Like, I find it weird that he has any involvement in that shit, like, at all, because, like, I've heard they're very competent films, although Spielberg directed them, so I guess that's why they're competent, right? Because Spielberg was involved, as opposed to, like, Lucas being allowed to ruin anything, because, like, when Lucas did the prequel trilogy, there's a lot of, like, there's too many yes men around him that are just, like, letting him do whatever he wants. Dodge the attack. Damn, we dodged all those attacks. Well, rest in peace, Takashi-san. Hey, we gained a level. Look at that level. Deft handling. We're not gonna get that. Charisma and dexterity. You know what? No, strength. Continue. No, dexterity. Resolve combat. But like, yeah, like I've been told that the Indiana Jones films are great. They're fantastic films, and I just don't want to touch them. Crystal Skull, I thought that was all studio meddling. Crystal Skull, I've heard only bad things about, you know? Like, they were trying to create a situation where Indy could, like, pass the torch to Shia LaBeouf, and then nobody liked Shia LaBeouf in that film, and blah, blah, blah. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods and jerk them off. Jerk off the robots. Don't think too much about it. You'll know when they're done. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Grab them. Not enough knowledge. I'm stupid. -3 stamina. Oh shit, that could have killed us. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Oh, fuck it, we made it. We made it. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Nope. Fuck that thing. Knock that thing right the fuck over. Take that, Goizo, you cunt. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Can I take off my mask? No, if I take off my mask, it'll kill us. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening of an eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It'll stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you're safe for now. Alright, so we unlocked 2 achievements. We didn't see any new events. We encountered 12 new enemies. Managed to solve 4 mysteries. Ooh, just kind of ran this for a long time, but But the important thing is, got an extra, not that, achievements. There's an achievement for when your 7th playthrough unlocks Zek test. No, where is it? Complete all achievements. There's one, forget 5 spells, 1 playthrough for intrusive thoughts. Defeat Kinoko Gatherer without a weapon. I had the baseball bats. Where is it? There's one where it's like, when using the Eldritch Parasite backstory. Curious Birthmark, Exquisite Taste, Fatalist. As Moriko, defeat an enemy with a working chainsaw. Complete the parole violation challenge. Meet and defeat something evil. I've never even fucking found something evil. Alright, reach turn 50 in Endless. Reach turn 40. I should do that, actually, because I think I could pull that shit off. Win a playthrough in hard difficulty. Good old times. Carpenter Hammer. Expel evil and regeneration. It's got to be one of these. 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40. Okay. Find the missing girl. On both plays. Defeat a human enemy in 1 round. Where is it? Please tell me I got it. Buy and return the expensive drug. Unlocks endless mode Mimi. Where the fuck is it? Come on, give it to me. Ill-fated 7th curse. Pain medication. Lose your playthrough due to stamina loss. I don't think I've ever pulled that shit off. Where the fuck is it? Where is Rick? Private school. Hirie. Cursed cartridge. Army knife. Hallucinations. Why would I want hallucinations? Challenges. Morike. Heavy duty flashlight. Hey, we got the heavy duty flashlight unlocked. Glass eye. Monument. There we go. Real nightmare. Encounter 3 dream enemies in 1 playthrough. Oh, we only have to encounter them. We don't have to kill them. And it unlocks ktu-rufu. Or Cthulhu. Ktu-rufu. But then we also unlock this guy, Zektist. We unlocked 2 new gods? 2 old gods, rather? Wait, so I'm not gonna reset my progress. New story. I'm looking at this real quick, actually. Continue. Customize. Randomize. Continue. Clicking through this. I'm not reading this. Alright, so... Ill-fated, whatever. Hi! I did beat one with Moriko Ishii. Yeah. I think this girl has like really shitty stats. Difficulty, that's regular difficulty. Alright, continue. A regular mode. Oh shit. There's 2 more! And then these are just blank, I think, for now. So there's ktu-rufu, the dreaming. Oh, it's this thing! I remember the statue. The gargantuan body of Cthulhu lies submerged within a sunken city, where its boundless reveries sow turmoil and insanity. When the stars are right, Cthulhu will awaken once more, and the nightmare shall begin. And we also unlocked Zektast. A big meteorite fell down in a field in a village near Shiokawa. A farmer who found it contacted researchers from Tokyo, but when they arrived, all they found was a wet puddle of pinkish goo. So these 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle, those were unlocked from the beginning. These 2 gaps imply that I'm missing 2 on this side, but also because there's 1 here, and I have to imagine that they also managed to go out this far, which means that I might also be missing 2 over here. I didn't realize that they added this many new old gods. That's something to be concerned about. I'm pressing Q. Wait, what? Perfect form. Every 21% of Doom characters receive -1 to all stats. Oh shit, that's bad. Nightmares. Losing reason raises Doom. Oh god. These are fucked. These are actually really bad. Like, the other ones are kind of benign. Like, this one's like, you can't run from combat. Sure. But, you know, if you kill everything, you don't have to run. Both your damage and your enemy's damage is increased. Yeah, that's fine. That's symmetrical. Casting spell costing reason rate increases doom instead, sure, whatever. And then resting increases the doom penalty. Like, those are okay. This is just gonna happen. Every 21% of doom characters receive -1 to all stats. That's a pain in the ass. And then losing reason raises doom. Like one of the things that I do in my playthroughs to get through things easier is to try to raise my stats as much as possible so that I, like, you know, have more successful skill checks. I don't want minus all of the stats. It's not just a stat, it's all of them. All stats. Holy shit. Yeah. -4 to all stats is basically like fail everything you try. That's essentially like you're going to fail it. Because, so all the skill checks that you do in this game are done by a random D12 roll. And you have to roll lower than your the stat that it checks against, right? So if you have, let's say you have 5 strength and it's a strength check, you have to roll less than or equal to, sorry. So 1 through 5, fine, right? But if you have like 42% doom, you now have a functional 2 strength. Oh god, that sucks. That seems like a pain in the ass. I hate it. I hate it. I wish we didn't unlock it. Especially because if I ever run like a random scenario on this game, it's just gonna be like, hey, get fucked, boyo. Also, John, I don't know if I ever asked you. Do you have a? You know, I'll message you, actually, because I've been realizing I should be asking people like what their Steams are. Wait, where are you on here? All right, but for the rest, for everybody, we're gonna raid out actually because it's like 8. And I wanted to play some more games and I realized, like, holy shit. It's later than I thought it was going to be. Who was going to raid? God, I'm tempted to raid. I've never raided our boy Mirage and he's on still. So I think we should raid Mirage. He's currently playing Super Mario RPG. That's RPG. Don't laugh at your response. I'm kidding. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to add you. I'll do it right now. Actually, where's my Steam? We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Mirage though. He's a sweet lad. Who's currently playing some Super Mario RPG. Okay, add a friend. Quick and no friend's name neurotic. Sorry, I shouldn't say this out loud. There you are. Add as friend. Okay, perfect. I keep forgetting to ask people what their Steam, because like I've had it for like the longest time and it's like, all right, we're gonna raid Mirage, guys. Please stick around for the raid. For those of you that enjoy this crap on the YouTube, please hit that thumbs up. And, you know, it's already too late. I'm already cutting this part out of the YouTube anyway because it's me like. Please stick around for the raid. We'll be back on Friday. Yeah, Friday. I'm going to do some more Magic the Gathering because I want to do another draft. I thought about doing a draft today and I was just like, nah, I don't feel like it. Before we go, though, I want to thank you all for joining me today, guys. Real talk, I think this game would be like absolutely depressing if I was just playing by myself. I know that some people do. But like it's fun to like, you know, just sort of like shoot the shit with you guys while I'm just like putzing around through this game and like getting real frustrated because fuck numbers. So thank you for being here with me, guys. We'll be back Friday. I'm gonna do a Magic draft. And then I don't know, probably try to hop back into Dragon Quest because that Dragon Quest is not gonna beat itself, and fucking hell it's long. Holy shit. I'm blown away by how goddamn long Dragon Quest is. This is my first like real Dragon Quest. So I shouldn't be because I've heard that they're very long games. I think that's it. Oh, obviously if you haven't gotten your COVID-19 vaccine and it's reasonable for you to do so and it's available in your area, please get your shots because that shit can save you. I haven't even done the side quests. I've barely touched the side quests. Every time I start to go into a side quest, I'm just like, this is stupid. I'm getting out of here, or I'm going to go look up the answer. I can't. We'll get through that game eventually. It'll just only be another 300 hours. Let me hit the credits, guys. If you have your own raid message, please feel free to use it. I've provided 2. The first one with the black cat emotes based on my little girl Summer uses subscriber emotes, but the second one's there because I don't want anybody to feel forced to subscribe. So until next time, stay safe out there, Donnie. Also remember, if you're not here, you're ridiculous. Have a good night, folks. Shit, I always fuck that up. I always fuck that up.